A developing story now as Trevor McEuen's defense team presented his side of the story in court earlier today. McEuen, if you don't know, is on trial for murder in the death of Aaron Martinez. Steve Pickett has stepped out of the courthouse for us in Kaufman to give us a quick update. So McEuen testified as well today, right?
The focus on his testimony, frankly, if you will, Doug, surprising that in this case, what he's accused of doing, that he would take the stand. He did take the stand, and in this statement, in his testimony, he said what he did was in self-defense. As you know, this young man accused now of this murder that dates back to 2023. The victim in this case was his neighbor. His name was Aaron Martinez. He was killed, shot multiple times. Trevor McEuen fled from this particular custody here in this county after he was originally facing a court in this case, and he cut off a monitor, an anchor monitor, and they had been looking for him ever since. He spent several hours on this stand today saying he had conflict with his neighbor, Mr. Martinez. He said he thought he was being ambushed, his words, while both were in their vehicles back in 2023. He claimed he saw a weapon in Aaron Martinez's vehicle, so he grabbed his weapon and started shooting. Prosecutors and others have said this was simply overkill and the death of this man, but Mr. McEuen in this testimony said he felt he was threatened. His testimony previously showing that victim Martinez was actually shot more than 24 times. Mr. McEuen in this testimony did not talk about why he cut off that ankle monitor. We didn't hear any kind of testimony regarding that. And at this point right now, they are still in this case right now. We heard from Trevor McEuen's father, because there had been this talk about this man who is the victim was a victim because of his race, his ethnicity, because he's Hispanic. The father of Trevor McEuen testified today that that was simply not the case, that they have family members who are Hispanic, and that would be untrue. Nonetheless, again, based on the testimony we've seen from the defendant in this case, he claims he did it to save his own life. Reporting live, Steve Pickett, CBS News, Texas.